We see with our hearts and love with our eyes. In a 2020 prison, lusting over a prize. Fighter in disguise.
What's going on, y'all? Mad Dad is back up in this Mad Den. Here to talk about the Mad Picks. And yes, we did decent last week. Wasn't our best week. We missed, I think, 5 games out of them. So it was a kind of a rough week to kind of, figure out what was going on and what was going to happen. A lot of pushing and pulling there in the divisions as they get closer and closer to the playoff hunt. So it's going to be anyone's ball game as we get closer and closer to week 17 and the playoff hunt in a lot of these divisions. So first and foremost, thank you all for watching my Mad Dad picks each and every week. I really appreciate the support. Comment down below with what you agree with or which ones you disagree with, and let me know what your picks are and how you all did last week. And hit that like, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate all the support. Now, let's just dive right into it. First and foremost, the Patriots against the Bengals. Now, I don't want to get too analytical on this one. I think the Patriots, 2 games in a row they've lost. They're going to really stomp over this 1 in 12 team now. I think the Bengals they're playing at home. They're going to play them hard. But I think the Patriots walk away with an easy victory on this one. Buccaneers at the Lions. Oh, Buccaneers are such a hard team to read. Carlos Godwin and Mike Evans are having a great year there. Matt Patricia started off so strong with those Lions, and they've kind of withered. So I'm going to go Buccaneers on the road here just because they have that high explosive offense, but I don't think the Lions can keep up with the points. Texans at the Titans in the battle of the AFC South for the division lead. The Titans are at home. The Texans are coming off a big win. Well, actually a big loss. They lost to the Broncos last week. I'm thinking 2 weeks ago. So, I think the Texans are going to be really hungry here going to Tennessee. I think Tannehill's really got a great thing going on with Derrick Henry back there. And Tannehill throwing the ball. I'm taking the Titans at home. In this one. Sorry, Texan fans. I think the Titans are really turning that page and utilizing that defense and all that, that line they've had for a long time. Probably getting the best, and Derrick Henry in running. I think they're probably going to utilize everything they've had in place now with a great quarterback at the helm. We got the Broncos at the Chiefs. The Chiefs are at home. I think they're trying to guide for that third spot or that second spot in the playoffs. I think they're going to win easily at home there. Dolphins at the Giants. And is Eli going to play again? Probably. Against the Dolphins. Ryan Fitzpatrick going to chuck it up. It's going to be a battle of the old veteran quarterbacks. I'm going to take the Giants at home in this one. I think they've had too many losses in a row. I think Eli pulls out his victory here against the Eagles. Speaking of the Eagles, they're traveling into D.C. to play my Redskins, and it's gonna be a black and blue game, But I'm actually gonna pick my Redskins at home, take out the Eagles. I have more and more faith in them each week as they play. Seahawks at the Panthers. I'm gonna take those Panthers. No, I'm not gonna take those Panthers. The Seahawks are playing excellent football. Panthers just, they're still looking for the coach, looking for the quarterback. They have a lot of problems going on there. They got Christian McCaffrey. That's about it. Not going to be enough to hold off those Seahawks. Bears at the Packers. And one of the oldest rivalry in the NFL. In Lambeau Field. I'm going to pick those Packers at home. They're hard to beat at Lambeau. In this division rivalry, they're really going to show up for it. Bears are going to play them tough. I expect both good games out of Mitchell Trubisky and Aaron Rodgers. It's going to be a shootout. But I think the Packers come out on top. Vikings at the Chargers. I don't think this is going to be a shootout. This is going to be a running game, low-scoring game, but I do like the Vikings on the road against the Chargers. Chargers are just the Chargers, the heartbreak team. They play well, they come back at the end, and they always come up $1 short. But I like the Vikings there on the road. Jaguars at the Raiders in the battle of nobody wants to win games nowadays. No, I'm going to say the Jaguars on the road against the Raiders in their final home game. No, I think the Raiders are going to win their final home game at the Coliseum. Look for big games from Jacobs. I mean, he's questionable, but I think he's going to play. Look for a big game from him, which is going to really hurt my fantasy chances in the playoffs this week because I'm playing against him. But the football gods, maybe they won't have that many yards. We'll see. But I like the Raiders at home in the final home game. Browns at the Cardinals. Cardinals giving up more than 20 points in the last 15 games dating back to last year. They're going to give up a lot of points to these Browns. I think the Browns are going to handle them in the battle of the last 2 first round overall picks and Oklahoma quarterbacks. So the battle of the old Oklahoma quarterbacks here. It's going to be a good game. Maybe watch it in the afternoon. Maybe. We got the Rams at the Cowboys. Ooh, the Cowboys need this one bad. I think the Rams really turned a leaf last week and they played really well against the Seahawks. I expect them to continue that momentum. Give Dak Prescott a lot of trouble here at home as the Rams are going to take out the Cowboys. Falcons at the Niners. The Niners, another one of those teams that are just really, really hot right now. The Falcons are going to come and play them tough, though. It's not going to be an easy pick, as some of you might think. I think those 49ers are going to, the defense is going to really shut down the run, and they're going to get some pressure at Matt Ryan. And I think I like the Niners at home. Bills at the Steelers. Talk about trenches and hard hitting and battling for playoff spots and playoff positionings. The Steelers are playing really good. Bills are playing really good. They've really played hard against the Ravens last week. But I just don't know what the Steelers can hold it together for this next week. I like the Bills and their running game on the road. I'm sorry, Chris, if you're watching this, but I think the Bills are going to take it. And on Monday night, we got the Colts and the Saints. Colts still trying to put their name in the hat there in the AFC South. Saints, they're trying to take over as the NFC's elite team. They had a really rough game last week against the 49ers. I think they bounce back this week at home and do it on a national platform here on Monday Night Football. I like the Saints at home in this one. Now, as far as our Thursday night game, because you guys know I like to go all the way to the next game. Actually, next week we don't have a Thursday night game. So next week I'm going to have to do, next week we have Saturday football. So we have 3 games on Saturday next week. And so those are the Texans and the Bucks, the Bills and the Patriots, and the Rams and the 49ers. I'll pick those here in a second. Texans and the Buccaneers. I like the Texans on the road against this one, trying to still get their names in the hat. Bills at the Patriots. Patriots, again, battling those Bills. I like them at home as they're still trying to make that push, keep their second slot. Rams at the 49ers. I think the Rams are going to come there and play the 49ers super hard. In the battle of the old offensive coordinators from the Washington Redskins, Sean McVay and Kyle Shanahan. But I like the Niners at home in that one. But and those are my picks this week, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think and who y'all picking. Appreciate the support, guys. Maddad'S picks are here. A few more weeks of football. Let's see how good we can do.